The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer, and your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear befitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Kate, the type of game he had last week is not supposed to happen in the postseason. You don't get a lot of 4-touchdown efforts in the playoffs. The rest of us, I think we're all expecting a little regression this week against an even tougher defense, but he's not. He's trying to carry that momentum into an encore performance.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing a look out from the training staff.
Rip, 23, hot. Hey, ginger.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Trey Tucker to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by someone amidst their second act as an NFL QB. He was a second-rounder back in 2013, Geno Smith.
Well, here we go, Kate. That good old adage, that good old question of rust versus rest. Yep, this QB and his buddies, they all had the week off. They're rested, they feel good. But will they be rusty? This opening series, a big one to get them in rhythm.
And first carry here for Ashton Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Blitz coming for Smith. Flush out now to his left. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Straight ahead with Genty. On the move, past the 40. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Going to the ground again on first. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Another give here to Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Getting out to his left. He's going to run for it. Smith lost it. Oh, the Jags got it.
Well, that was quite a roller coaster ride of momentum. Starts with the QB ripping off a beautiful chunk run, and it ends up with the other QB running out after his team forces critical fumble.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And the Jaguars first down. A gain of 9 yards.
They run it again with Bigsby. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Short pass brought in. Tackle made right around the 26. They gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed left side to Thomas. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Completed over the middle. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. The Jaguars in a punt formation. Dylan Laube back deep for the Raiders. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Smith to the air now. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of
1st and 10 now from the 46.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Looking to throw, Smith. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to the air, it's Smith. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Smith on 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Bowers. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars take possession and start out at the 6. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They'll give up the gut to Bigsby. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Hey, go! Turn!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And the fair catch is made just about a yard or two short of midfield. The Raiders going to get the football one final time in the first half. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. Typically, one will follow.
Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains in this half.
At the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. Taking it on the slant by Bash. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. It's about 43 yards for it. Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, and it gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Tootin now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Lawrence here, design keeper. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the no need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Tucker now on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Vegas offense ready to start this 3rd quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First and 10, here's O'Connell. Rolling left, buying some time. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
On 1st down, Genty. He swings in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Okay, the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas.
Throwing now on 1st down, O'Connell. That's Mayer, he's got it. And he'll go down here at the 16. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Give up the guns, it's Genty. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. They're working quickly here.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
O'Connell now to throw on 3rd. And he's got it, it's in close. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
O'Connell now. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Third and goal.
Let's go.
Another throw for O'Connell. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 3.
Raiders 10, Jaguars 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Tootin now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Now here he goes. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive, but enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He beams one deep right side. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught. He's got Washington. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
24.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Jaguars football, and their playoff run is in jeopardy. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Back to the air, Lawrence. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. After I'd imagine dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance. Knock a field goal through the uprights, and of course, wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Tucker now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First play is going to be a give to Genty. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Lawrence trying again on second. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3 and out.
Jacksonville in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders don't want to see this one go to overtime. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
At the 42-yard line.
Here he is to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Tried getting that one to Jack Bash. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Lewis on the coverage.
Throwing now. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Now to throw. Escapes out to the left. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Caught quickly on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Back to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Coverage by Jack.
Looking to throw it. Flushed down out to his left. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. That kick might just win them this game.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Tootin now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Low right side, caught by Thomas. And he's out of bounds to stop the clock. They have a first down and an even 30 seconds to play. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. They'll run this with Bigsby. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him. And he delivers.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell to the air. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and moved them in the field goal range.
And on Las Vegas, first down.
It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Okay, remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken in the first round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done, but it doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.